When we think of racial injustice, we think police brutality or the criminal justice system. But what about our air and water? Environmental racism.
Is it possible that pollution could actually be a civil rights issue? Now, right now in the United States, if you're black or Asian or Latino, the air that you breathe is more polluted, or could be more polluted, than if you happen to be white. Now, what about if you're white, and from a poor community? Well, the likelihood of being exposed to industrial pollution is higher as well.
And while poverty has a lot to do with it, the leading environmental justice expert told me this.
Racism trumps class. Even middle-income African Americans are more likely to live in more polluted neighborhoods.
What do they think about it?
Folks feel that because they are often communities that are also not politically powerful, so they feel like people feel these companies are choosing to dump in those areas because they don't think they'll find as much resistance. And so that's where people are really concerned about environmental racism.
And don't necessarily have the representation.
Exactly.
But you are changing
because
that.
it's generally cheaper and easier to build coal and petroleum facilities, sewage fields, even industrial pig farms in low-income communities.
We went to a housing project where we saw children playing just across the street from oil refineries. And it was that shock of recognition that that picture looked just like these children in Harlem playing on Riverside Drive across the street from the North River Sewage Treatment Plant, where they're breathing in toxic emissions that exacerbate asthma and heart disease.
The folks there have really reported a string of, or a cluster of health impacts that they're seeing in their communities, whether it's nerve damage, a high level of strokes, a number of odd cancers, and an intensity of cancer cluster, what they've declared. And they are tying it to the pollution from the coal ash pond that is there from the I think, the Blues steam station.
Yeah,
We wanted to transform the awareness and build the knowledge of community residents to understand environmental exposures and health outcomes. We used science, technology, and research because we understood that those were important tools for galvanizing strong evidence-based campaigns, empowering residents, and influencing policymakers and the media.